Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Justin Oglesby here, and in this video I'm going to walk you through scraping leads, how you can turn leads into appointments and close deals by getting a high quality list. Now, be sure that you stick around for the entire part of the video because we're going to be covering a lot of different tactics on how you can build your own lead list. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so we're going to cover a lot here today, ladies and gentlemen, but what we're going to do is teach you how to scrape leads, essentially give you a handful of tools so that you can start being creative to be able to download a lot of leads that specifically you are looking for and fits your needs. So the first one that we're going to go over is D7 Lead Finder. This is super popular, and what we like to do is use keywords and city search and use the bulk search feature. So what I like to do is go into bulk search, and this will allow you to scrape as many leads as possible. Pick a keyword. Let's just say chiropractors. I like to go and use a list of cities. So what I'll do is I'll Google and look at Wikipedia for the most populated cities in the United States. I'll copy and paste the first 100 because you can only do 100 at a time. I'll put those in here and I'll click fetch leads. And then if we go into lead searches and then history, what you can see is these are the bulk searches that we have done. So if we look at mortgage brokers and we go to view, you can go ahead and download this entire CSV file. This is essentially doing is downloading and scraping all of the mortgage brokers in Rapid City or in Springmont, Pennsylvania. And what you can do is you can download all of these leads here. You got their phone number, you got their email, you got their Facebook page or LinkedIn, and you can start doing outreach to them. Another one that I like to use is Lead Leaper. So it's a Google Chrome plugin, and essentially once you find someone that you are wanting to scrape on LinkedIn, what you do is you click this little icon right here and it downloads. So let's go ahead and show you what this looks like in real life. So I'm in LinkedIn, I'm going to open up my Sales Navigator, I'm going to do a search. Keyword search in the United States for people who are in a social marketing media group and the owner of the company. So let's just pick this guy, Chris. Chris, if you're watching the video, thanks so much for being part of this. Well, what I do is I open up his profile and I click the Lead Leaper icon, and then boom, I got his email address to send out marketing messages. And then we can go ahead and reach out to Chris. Another one that I like to use is Rocket Reach. So you can download Rocket Reach. Pricing is right here. I won't go over that, but essentially you put in someone's name if you know like a business professional that you want to look up, and then it'll give you their, like you put in Susan Green, it'll give you their phone number, their email address, their Facebook if they have it, their Twitter. That's another really, really good tool. This one, guys, might be my favorite. So this is called Reference USA. So it's free, it's totally free if you go through your public library. So I am in Fernandina Beach, which is just north of Jacksonville. So I had to go down to Jacksonville, open up a library card. And with that library card, we also have access to Reference USA. And this is a pretty powerful database. So there's a couple of things that you can do. This is good for B2B. This is good for B2C. So let me walk you through kind of what this looks like. So if I wanted to, let's just say I was an insurance agent or a real estate professional or somehow wanted to contact people who just moved into a new home movers or homeowners. This is really cool. So you can go into search right here, and we can just quickly select everyone who is a new homeowner in the last month in the state of Florida. Click view results, and then boom, it gives you first name, last name, their actual address. Sometimes it has their phone number. A lot of times maybe it doesn't. Now we have 95,000 people, and you can see, like, you could do a little heat map. This part's pretty cool because you can see like where people are moving to. So as this populates, you can see most of the people are moving to Miami, Tampa, Orlando, and Jacksonville, right? Pretty cool. So if you go back to results, you can revise your search and go into a little bit more detail. So if you wanted to do zip codes in Florida, if you wanted to do estimated home value or estimated income, if you wanted to only target people who have $1 million homes or over, if you wanted to do loan type, if you wanted to target people who got a VA loan in last month. So that's that. Let's go back and look at a couple of different features that Reference USA has to offer. So let me just keep going back here, and we're gonna go to Reference USA here. Let's just say we wanted to look at US consumers. We wanted to go to search, and then we wanted to do advanced search. And what we could do is we could look at people who have estimated home income of, let's just say you wanted to target high-end people that were making estimated home income of over $200,000 in the state of Delaware. View results. Boom, there we go. And you got their phone numbers. You got their addresses. You can send out a postcard. You can do a voicemail drop. You can do a cold call campaign. So this is really, really cool. And then one last thing I want to walk you through is the businesses if you're doing B2B. Pretty cool in here. You can go to advanced search. Let's just say we wanted to look at all chiropractors in the state of Texas. Let's do that. So let's just say that was the case. So we're going to go to Texas. I'm going to select Texas. We're going to do a keyword search. Chiropractor. Chiropractors DC. Let's see what else. Healthcare facilities. Let's just try that one. So chiropractors with a verified business phone number in Texas. We got, let's see what we got. There we go. 67 Pain and Injury in Duncanville, Texas. And if we open this up, you can see the executive's name. So if you were to do a phone or like if you would do a cold call, you could ask for, whatever that business owner is. And it has a lot of information in here. Sometimes they give you their actual address, sales by year. They'll give you their website, their Facebook page, a lot of good stuff in here. So that's one of my favorite. It's called Reference USA. Usually you can get it free from your public library. So another cool one, and this is essentially to give you an idea. If you were to do a B2B campaign, and let's just say you were going after dentists, I like to do NPI profile search. So let's just say you were trying to get a hold of a dentist and you wanted their address or maybe even their personal phone number. This is when I was running a marketing agency and we were going after chiropractors, this is what I would use to get in touch with the provider themselves, because that a lot of times the front desk acts like a gatekeeper. So what we would do is we would go into NPI profile. And the reason why I know this is because my background's on healthcare, and a lot of people register themselves personally with an NPI and put their personal phone number down. So let me kind of show you what I mean by this. So if we were to go to Little Rock, Arkansas, let's just say we wanted to do chiropractors. We would go to chiropractors, and you could see all of these people here that have registered themselves as an NPI number in Little Rock, Arkansas as a chiropractor. So what I would do is if you wanted their individual phone number, and I've tested this a little bit, you can go to Ben Pittman here, and most of the time it has their personal phone number in here. So that's another example of how to get creative with your lead scraping. Another really cool example is you can purchase lists. Just go to Google, I would type in purchase lead list and then whatever your business keyword is. I know ZoomInfo is a really good one. Another way that you could do it is you could hire someone off of Fiverr or use your virtual assistant or your appointment setter or whoever to be able to go scrape leads from Google or from another source, right? And you can also use Mechanical Turk. You can get this for pennies on the dollar. Hire someone on Amazon, Mechanical Turk, essentially to scrape lists. Sometimes it's a half a cent per lead or a penny per lead, something like that. Another good way is just to open up Google and type in real estate brokers. Real estate brokers in, let's just say Jacksonville, Florida. And then what I like to do is you can go to their actual website, and then this is more of a manual way to scrape a lead list. So, go to team, and I would look for the owner, the founder, the CEO. You got, their email right there, the phone number, their Facebook page, potentially, so you can send them a message that way, or you got their LinkedIn profile. You can do the lead leaper scraping, so you can grab their email address, or you can send them a message straight on LinkedIn. So that kind of wraps up the video on how to get creative while scraping your leads. Now, what I did is I went ahead and put all the links to all the softwares that we covered in the section down below this video. Also, if you guys want to learn how to turn leads into appointments at an average booking rate of around 42%, there's a link down below this video where you can watch a 16-minute presentation on how we take leads, turn them into appointments so that you can close more deals. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you would, go ahead and click that like button, hit the subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next video.